Hello everyone, this is Dee from Dee's Fine Art, and today I'm going to do a pour on this 12 by, oh actually this might be a 10 by 10 inch canvas. It's been a really long time since I've recorded any videos, so I've missed you all, and I've just been really busy. So with like the art fairs coming up and whatnot. So I will go get some paints, and we are going to do a pour together. Okay, so I've got a few different colors here. I'm going to try something new. This is the phthalo blue, and this is a white. This is a teal, and I've got some bronze, not much, but I'm going to try using that with some of the lighter blues and see how that turns out. Let's give that a go. I'm going to pour some of the phthalo blue into a cup first and make it a lighter color. All right, so I'm going to add a whole lot of white to it. That's pretty light, but not quite as light as I'd hoped. So I'm going to keep adding more white until I get it to the shade I want. Not sure if you can see this shade. All right, that's close. What it really needs is to be a little less bright, I guess. So what I'm going to do is add a dot of bronze to it, a drop, not a dot, and see if that calms it down a bit. Usually if you add brown to blue, or orange, since it's complementary color, it'll dull it down a bit. So I'm hoping the bronze will have a similar effect. It's unclear so far. Okay, might not have been enough. All right, that's not doing much, so I'm gonna get some orange. All right. I guess this is blocked. It is more obvious in larger amounts of paints, so it might not be very clear right now, unless I speed this video up. All right, there we go. It's getting duller. All right, I think that's pretty close. So I'm going to stop there and find myself a cup to pour out of. actually, I'll just use a couple of these smaller cups. So I'm going to start by adding in the white as a base layer. I'm going to add in bronze. Some of the golden fluid acrylics. I'm trying to layer it so that they don't mix too much, but we'll see if that actually works. I'll add some more white. I'm sorry, that's the garbage truck. It's very noisy. Let me close the window. There we go. Looks like I'm going to have some of this left over, which is fine. All right, here we go. I am ready to pour and really hope this works well. It's an experiment. I'm going to do just a dirty pour, not a flip cup, because I sort of want to give myself a chance to create more paint if I need to. I think I will probably need more paint. Okay. Even though my hands are already really dirty from painting, I'm going to put on gloves because painting with a brush is quite different from, like with regular paints, is different from this paint. Once you add Liquitex pouring medium to it, it gets really difficult to take off your hands. So I just don't want to deal with that. It's easy enough to remove regular paint. Okay, so here we go. Well, it's interesting, but it's, I guess the bronze sort of turned into this beige kind of color, so I might take some time to add more of it just to the top of the painting and see what happens. First, let me do all the edges. fairly peaceful, which I like. Although that look, or is that a chunk or nope, it was not. All right, I'm gonna add a little more bronze and see if I can add a little bit of drama to it. I think it needs a little more contrast, so I am tempted to add not just more white, but also more like dark blue or something like that. But for now, I'm going to add some white adjacent to the bronze, see if that does anything. White is fairly heavy, so it tends to sink. So I expect that it will not all stay on the top like this once it dries. Looks like the bronzes too. Generally metallic colors are. Blue, phthalo blue I found is very light, so it always goes to the surface. So I'm not going to put much of it, but I do want to get just a tiny bit in to see if that will help. If not, I'm going to try on this corner. So if not, I can tilt. Yeah, that doesn't work very well. So getting good edges is actually fairly difficult sometimes, especially if your mix is sort of a little runny, which mine tend to be, because you know, you can get it much thicker if you use different kind of paints, like more like craft paints or Floetrol, because Floetrol tends to be pretty heavy. But a lot of the time, if you use the Liquitex pouring medium and a good soft body paint, then your mixture becomes very light, which is the case for my golden fluid acrylics. This one, the teal, and also for the blue here. This white is also a Liquitex, never mind the Floetrol, but there is no Floetrol in this, it's just old label. But it's also a fairly soft mixture. What I really don't want is areas of the canvas showing. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect edges, in the sense that each pattern continues, but I don't want to end up with like these holes right here. See, all the bronze has mostly gone to the bottom already. Not very happy about that. So I will add a little more. Not sure it will help. It probably won't. But, you know, one can hope. At least if it leaves, you know, these strong bronze marks, it'll look nice. Hair. Do not want that in my painting. Alright, so whoa. This is a little challenging because that cup was stuck. Now I can put it back. Mostly, I just want to cover all sides properly. All right, not my best creation, but I wonder if I should stop now. No, I think I will do one more thing and then stop. I'm going to try to swipe it off to get some of this excess paint off. But I'm going to swipe in the direction. There we go. Of course, it takes too much paint off this side, so I end up having to tilt. looks not bad, actually. So I will leave it at that. I like that the bronze came up a little more. I wonder what will happen when it dries. But yeah, follow me on Instagram to see what happens once it's dry. And thank you so much for watching. All the links are below in the description.